Dawn patrol in Ukraine's southern region of Zaporizhzhia. Outside the city of Robotna, infantry scour areas that have seen some of the most intense fighting of the war. Unlike Adviivka, though, Ukrainian forces have been able to hold this ground.
The Russians pooled reserves here. We saw them moving in columns on the road. They brought ammunition and other resources and assaulted the area. We successfully destroyed them. They thought they could take Robotyne. They failed.
Away from the front line, a chance for respite for one of what we were told was Ukraine's most feared soldiers. Meeting us at a coffee house in the city of Zaporizhzhia, his call sign is Mansour. He wouldn't tell us his rank, but he commands a unit specifically tasked with going behind enemy lines. Their operations are thought to be among the most dangerous in the country and potentially the most critical. The day before he spoke to us, Mansour said he'd successfully captured 3 Russian soldiers. Sharing footage with us, we were unable to verify.
It's a work in progress. In some places we're winning, in some places things aren't working out as well as we'd like, but it's war.
Originally from Chechnya, Mansour said he's been fighting Russians for 25 years, adding that the current war in Ukraine was part of a wider struggle against Moscow. Focus this week on the front line has been on the retreat from Adviivka in Donetsk, but Mansour said observers shouldn't think that means Ukrainian forces are ceding ground, instead comparing what's happening in the war to a game of chess. How would you describe the situation on the front line and how tactics are currently changing?
They are using all their might to retake our positions. Of course, there are losses, but their losses are much greater. They have colossal losses. If we have 10 people at the front who die in a day, they have 20, 30 as a minimum.
It's not just soldiers losing their lives. Cities like Zaporizhzhia have been targeted by long-range Russian missiles. Vitaly is a reconnaissance soldier in the 15th Brigade who claims to have survived multiple bomb attacks. His residential building was hit last year. 5 people there were killed, including a family who lived in this apartment.
If you're wondering whether the Russians are making progress, just look at what coast. They're killing civilians. Their progress on the battlefield just takes bombed cities and land. This isn't progress. They'll never be able to break our spirit, even if we have nothing left to fight with.
While the front line of this war may move back and forth, its destruction is being wrought everywhere and without respite. The resolve, though, of Ukrainian soldiers to continue this fight, to defend their country and defeat their foe, remains equally unwavering. Joel Flynn, TRT World, in Dnipro, in Ukraine.